I have had this Monstera Deliciosa with me for last 3-4 years, and it has been sitting indoors in the same container in which I bought it. Lately, I have noticed that the leaves are kind of dull and they are turning brown very quickly. So something is wrong with it. Hi, this is Ruchi, and let's see what's happening with this plant. In last 6 months, I noticed that many of the leaves were turning brown, like you can see here, and there are a lot of aerial roots on the top. So I've been wondering what to do. So the first thing I did was that I kept it outside where it gets some filtered sunlight, and I see that it has started doing better. You know, this fresh leaf is coming here, and this is also a fresh leaf. This is the beginning of spring. I want to make sure that the soil is good and it's not root bound. So I'm going to take it out, transplant it, or maybe change the soil, and that may help. I mean, it's already doing better because I moved it outside. Maybe inside it was not getting enough light or water, but now it's doing better. But I'll change the soil in any case, and we'll see. It's like completely filled with roots. No wonder it wasn't growing well. So what we have to do is that we have to trim the roots, and then we'll fill it with more soil, fresh soil, and we'll go from there. When the plant is root bound like this, what happens is that most of the space in the planter is taken by the roots. So the planter doesn't hold the water, and when water drains, it drains the soil also along with it. So slowly the planter is filled with more roots and less soil, and that means there is not much nutrition for the plant left. So that's not a good thing. So you don't want your plant to be root bound. So my action plan is that first of all, I'm going to remove all these thick brown aerial roots that have come from the top and gone into the container, and they have become really long because they are not providing any nutrition to the plant. They are just taking up the space. So we definitely want to get rid of all these thick brown roots. Second, what I want to do is that the other remaining thinner roots, I want to cut them short by at least 1/3, because then there will be more space in the planter for fresh soil. And Monstera is pretty hardy, so cutting the roots by 1/3 will not hurt the plant. You can see some big thick aerial roots here. Some of them are like a meter long, so we definitely want to cut them off. It seems like there are 2 plants here, so we'll see if we want to separate them out. I separated it. So this is one plant, and this is another one. And these thin ones, we can just trim them down. And we could use this soil. I don't see any harm. So we could use some of this and some of fresh. And here I have fresh soil. In this I have about 3 parts steer manure, 2 parts peat moss, and 1 part perlite. So hopefully it will have enough nutrition for a couple of years. So I'm going to cut off this leaf because it's kind of browning, doesn't look that great. I think this is fine. I'll just cut off this one also. So there are 2 leaves here and it's looking good, so this should be okay. Now let's try the other one. So again, this one I'm going to cut off this leaf. So we have 1 big leaf and 1 new leaf coming in, and then I want to trim some of these roots. So we have made 2 plants. This is one and this is another one. I'm going to water them thoroughly and then keep them in a shaded area for at least a week, because we have done a lot of surgery on them, so they need to be protected from sun. And then I'll just keep them indoors and hopefully they will thrive with the new soil. It's been 2 weeks that we transplanted these plants and both of these are doing well. So this was the leaf which was coming up, so it has opened up and it's doing well. And this is the other one in which this was a new leaf already, and that's fine too. And they have been sitting in a shaded area outside and they are doing just fine. So that means, our root pruning and transplantation, it was successful. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.